Hello students, so welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we are going to start our new topic on the physics about scalars and vectors. That what are the scalar quantities and what are the vector quantities. Today we'll got to know about that. So let's start with the scalar quantity. Scalar quantity are those quantities, those physical quantities which can be a number having an appropriate units are called the scalars. Scalar quantities are those quantities which can be a number or and having a appropriate units. Just like we can say that 4 kilograms. It has having the magnitude, therefore showing the magnitude, and kilogram which is a unit. So this is the scalar quantity and having no any sort of direction. So we can say that we are talking about the scalar quantities. What are the examples of the scalar quantities? So let's talk about the examples. The examples starts with temperature, density, work, distance, and etc. More of the numbers having the examples available in the physics, which we will be discussing in the next videos. Next video lectures. So the temperature which has having the magnitude and unit, density has having the magnitude as well as unit, and work also having the magnitude and unit, but these and distance having also the magnitude and unit, but these all sort of examples having no any sort of direction. So we can say that these are the scalar quantities. So now let's talk about the vector quantities. Let's come on to the vectors. With those physical quantities which having both magnitude and direction with appropriate units are called the vectors, or we can say that these are the vector quantities. Those quantities which having the magnitude and as well as direction with appropriate units means in the previous we were discussing about only the magnitude and unit, no any direction, and but now in the vector form we will always be discussing with the direction as well with together. So what are the examples of the vectors, or we can say vector quantities? Vector quantities are those quantities which are also mentioned here. We can say that these are the force, acceleration, moment of force, velocity, torque. These are the vector quantities. Just like we can say that force having the Newton, unit having the Newton. So the magnitude we can say just we're saying that 4 Newton left. 4 Newton left means we are talking about the vector quantity which is force, and that is showing the 4 is the number which is showing the magnitude of it, and Newton is the unit, and left is the direction we are showing here. Just like we can say a body having the mass and showing its direction towards the left or right or any sort of direction, we can say this will be the vector quantity or will be the vector form. It is having the magnitude and always direction showing with together. These are the vector quantities. Thanks for watching. This was the today's lecture, and hope you like.